Hi everybody, welcome back. Miss Marty and I hope you've had a wonderful week. And if you're ready, Miss Marty has a great story she's going to tell you today. So come on in.
This little light of mine.
Hi everybody, welcome back. We're so glad you're here today. Remember, before we tell our story, we have a few things to do. Miss Becky and I already have our Christ candle lit. Now I want you to go get your candles from your boxes and light them so that we remember that this is a sacred place. The next thing we're going to do is change the calendar. Miss Becky's going to come and do that for us. Now, Miss Becky.
Hi, Miss Marty. All right, look at this. We're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th Sunday of Easter. And we're moving to the 7th Sunday of Easter. Woo, we're getting close to Pentecost.
Oh boy. Okay, this is our story for today. Look, I found it over on the parable shelf. It's not a parable, but it is in a box. Let's see what's in this box that can help us tell our story. Let's see. I've got a big piece of blue fabric. I wonder what that could be. Let's see. Almost looks like the sky, doesn't it? Then I have this piece. I'm going to put it right here. And I have this little piece right here. And I have one little person. This is Jonah. Now, the word of the Lord came to Jonah. He said, "Arise, go to Nineveh. Tell the people that they are bad and they need to change their ways and become good." You know, a prophet is somebody who comes so close to God and God comes so close to them that they know what God is telling them to do. And they do it. But not Jonah. Jonah didn't want to go to Nineveh. So he went and he found a ship that was going to Fishha, Spain. And he got in that boat and he took off away from Nineveh. He did not want to go there. And all of a sudden, there was a great storm. All of the sailors in the boat were so scared. They didn't know what to do. They started throwing everything off the boat because they were trying to make it lighter so that they would keep floating. Now, a prophet is someone who helps people discover what's the best thing to do. So they went and they looked for Jonah. Do you know where he was? He was asleep in the bottom of the boat. The captain found him and he commanded Jonah to call on his God to save them all. But all Jonah did was go up and get on the deck of the boat. Now the people were even more afraid. They decided to cast lots to see whom God was angry at. They wanted to throw that person overboard and get rid of him. Now, a prophet is someone who can speak the truth for the one God. But Jonah still didn't want to speak. The sailors asked him who he was. He told them that he worshiped God, the one who made the sea and the dry land. The sailors were still so scared. They could tell that Jonah was trying to get away from God. The sea grew even more turbulent. more rough. And Jonah said, "Throw me in, and the storm will stop." So they did. They threw Jonah in the water, and all was suddenly quiet. The sea was calm. Now, a prophet is someone who brings people close to God by what he or she says and does. Jonah said nothing, but the sea grew calm, and the sailors all fell down and worshiped the one true God. A prophet is someone who is so close to God, and a false prophet is very far from God. When Jonah was thrown into the water, he was neither close to nor far from God. He was sinking. And as he sank, a great fish swam up and swallowed him. Jonah was in the belly of that whale for 3 days and for 3 nights. He began to pray, and as he began to pray, that whale began to feel very strange. He grew sicker and sicker. Finally, he swam to the shore, and he spit Jonah right out onto the dry land. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah for a second time. "Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and tell the people there that they are bad and that they need to change and become good." This time, Jonah went to Nineveh. He cried out to the people of Nineveh that they were bad and that God commanded them to be good. God said that they would all be destroyed if they didn't do it. Now, a prophet is someone who is overjoyed when people are bad and they become good. The people of Nineveh listened to God's call, and they turned and became good. All went about wearing sackcloth and ashes to show how sorry they were. Even the king and queen were sorry and became good. The creatures in the field were sorry too. They also became good. So God did not destroy that great city. Jonah was so angry. He wanted God to destroy the city. These people weren't even the people of God. Jonah was so upset that he went out of the city and he sat on a hill and he sulked. He didn't get his way. And God said, "Jonah, why are you so angry?" And then God caused a plant to grow and give Jonah shade as he sat on the hill in the sun. Then one night, God sent a worm to attack the plant, and it withered away and died. When the sun rose, a sultry east wind came, and the sun beat down on Jonah's head, and he became faint. Then he became really angry about the plant dying. And God said, "Jonah, why are you angry about the plant?" And Jonah said, "I am angry enough to die." He thought that he still might get his way with God. And God said, "You pity the plant, but you did nothing for it. You didn't cause it to grow. You didn't care for it. Should I not pity Nineveh, the great city where there are more than 120,000 people and all their cattle?" I wonder what part of the story you like best. I wonder which part of the story is the most important. I wonder if there's any part of the story that we could leave out and still have all that we need. I wonder if you could change the ending of this story. What would Jonah say? What would Jonah do at the end of your story? There's a lot for you to think about. But now I want you to go and get your craft bags that have your crafts in them. And this craft will be really fun. You can make a whale, and there's a balloon in there, and you can make Jonah, and you can try to catch him right in the whale's tummy. After you do that, you can have your feast, and remember to thank God for everything you have, and always say amen at the end of your prayer. Bye everybody, see you next week.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little